Hey everyone, welcome back. It is time for another wrestling review. The long-awaited AEW Double or Nothing review is here. With me once again, we have Campo.Reviews, the man who reviews movies, TV shows, everything else in between. If you like reviews, Mortal Kombat 2, did you watch it? Go watch our review in the description box down below while you're there. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. So today, we are talking about AEW and it's Double or Nothing. The pre-show starts off with Divine Dominion against Zeta Steel and Viva Van. If they can last more than 5 minutes, they would earn a tag team. This is the challenge that Divine Dynasty has been.
I think okay, well the match wasn't bad, but we knew what it was going to be.
Yep.
We talked about this last time on Ring of Honor with this weird thing with Viva Van, how she was really like not over pushed, but they wanted her to get a push in
Yeah.
strong really badly. Then she signed to Ring of Honor. She
Hmm.
kind of got a little push in the beginning and then she disappeared forever. And it's like she's in this limbo state. Zeta
Yeah.
Steel is like we know they're trying to push her.
Yeah.
She's very good. I do think that in this case they should have let them get the five
The five
minutes
minutes, even if they didn't get the win, get
and
the
then
5 minutes.
let them be the first team who does get the 5 minutes, but then have them get squashed in 10 seconds when they have the real match. Do you
I
know what
like
I
that.
mean?
Yeah.
And
Great
then
idea.
wait for like the other real team to come and get the 5 minutes.
Yeah. And so Divine Dominion does win. They get the pin with literally 14 seconds left in the 5 minutes. Next is the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli, Daniel Garcia, and Wheeler Yuta versus the Ops, Anthony Bowens, Hook, and Katsuyori Shibata.
It's surprisingly a really good match.
Yep.
Hook was easily the worst wrestler in the
But I always love
thing.
the interaction between Yuta and Shibata. That always gets me.
Yeah, Shibata is too good for this, but
Uh,
also it makes the pre-show good, so
yeah.
I can't complain that much. It was a good match, but it's also
Yeah.
like a slop match where it's like this didn't need to happen at
No.
any point. Because now if you're watching weekly TV, they're not even feuding.
No, they're not. It was just a match that they put together. So, but the Death Riders do get the win here, and with that, we are getting a Boom and Doom, everybody's favorite Costco guy.
Everybody's favorite Christian XO. Thank
Yes.
you for coming out whenever you come out.
Yep,
You're
the
my favorite.
conglomeration and against Shane Taylor Promotions and Carly Bravo.
Yeah, Carly Bravo, the
Yeah,
guy, and
yeah.
Christian XO, the
So
girl.
is a girl, yeah.
Um, yeah,
Again, AEW with the tall women, eh?
just keep throwing them at me. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I it was fun-ish, but
Yeah,
it's like I don't need this anymore. QT
especially
Marshall
Co
had to go.
especially Costco guy. I'm done.
Yeah.
Stop with him.
His 15 minutes have been over for a long time, and AEW needs to just this is it. This one has to
Even
be where we cut the cord.
even his YouTube channel has declined, hasn't it?
His views on everything, their views on everything have declined. They're not popular anymore.
Yeah, same thing with the Rizzler. Nobody cares about the Rizzler either.
Just cut them off. No, the Rizzler
Yeah.
can stay. Cut
The Rizzler,
everybody else off. And
the Rizzler and Harley Cameron interaction there.
QT Marshall had a huge botch. He was supposed to go up for a double what do you call the Legion of Doom move?
Oh, Doomsday
A
Device.
double doomsday device, and he fell off the top ropes to the
Yes.
outside of the ring, and he looked like it hurt.
Yeah.
And then they had to like improvise by just turning it into a double power bomb, and then ended the match like that.
Yeah.
Somehow Costco guy got busted open.
Yep.
Like he bled like a lot in like
Yeah.
2 seconds. Like it all happened so fast. He was just immediately covered in blood.
Yeah. That was pretty funny, actually.
But
But
yeah, like
it was what it is. I mean, the guy's 50 years old. He's a year older than me. Like,
I'm not
enough, dude.
complaining about the ring work, but we just don't need this.
No, I don't
And
want every time they're in like, and because Forbidden Door, they're gonna do it's in New Jersey or is it Long Island? We know we're getting. No, is it San Jose this year? San
yeah, San
Jose.
Jose.
Never mind. So
Last year was no,
yeah,
last year was England, and the year before
was
was
Long Island.
Long Island, something
Yeah,
like that. Yeah,
yeah. We're gonna get him again,
we're
guaranteed.
gonna, yeah,
At
but
the
fuck
Toronto
off.
show, at our show, we're gonna get him for sure.
Oh yeah, thanks. If he's still there 6 pay-per-views from now, especially because they announced a new pay-per-view. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I missed that.
So they've announced there's a new show. I don't know what it's called. You can send Timmy to Google it right now.
Okay.
But it fills a gap. I think because July there's no pay-per-view, so now it's in July. So now there's only 2 months with no pay-per-view. I think it's January and February have no pay-per-view.
Have no pay-per-views. Okay. Timmy's on it right now. He will let us know shortly.
But yeah,
25th. Redemption.
yeah, there you go.
And it's going to take place in Montreal,
Montreal.
Quebec,
Yeah.
the home of Angine de Poitrine.
Ew. Yeah, I think it was announced on this pay-per-view.
Yeah, I must have missed it because I just watched the matches. I just scrubbed through.
Yeah, and I think it took place in like between one of these pre-show
Okay.
matches.
What'd you think before we end the pre-show? What'd you think of Mick Foley on the pre-show?
I
Is
liked it.
just, yeah,
If you're gonna use Mick Foley in this way, I appreciate it. I can
yeah,
tell they're planning some kind of storyline. There's probably gonna be an MJF match. We can already tell.
yeah,
But I think just using him to like the way they're using Jeff Jarrett, I'm okay with it.
yeah.
Just don't
And
make
I
him a main
like
person on the show.
he actually made Darby Allin seem interesting.
He did, and he had really good talking points of wrestling.
Yeah,
He looks like he's in way better shape. He looks a lot healthier,
yeah,
period. And I'm happy that he's there. I'm glad that he's fighting against the regime of WWE currently and the
yeah.
price gouging. And like, he's not for that.
No,
It's not WWE, it's TKO is the problem.
yeah,
And he's not doing that. I'd rather not get paid that luxurious Legends paycheck. I'd rather be part of wrestling, I guess. Let
yeah.
him do what he wants.
Let him do what he has to do. So with that, our main show starts, and we start off the main show with Cage and Cope versus FTR for the tag team championships. If Cage and Cope were to lose, they would have to disband as a tag team forever.
There was only 3 pre-show matches?
Yeah,
I thought there was a 4th match.
yeah. Ring of Honor is still pre-show of the year so far.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this match was great.
Yeah,
Best Edge and Christian match
yeah,
since like 1999.
yeah.
Since the first TLC.
TLC one, okay,
TLC, maybe TLC 2. They were in it, right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, no, this was a fantastic match. I got like great interaction by Stokely. Like,
Dude, the crowd was so hot.
yeah,
This
just them singing Edge's theme song every time. Like,
the whole in all the intros tonight were bangers.
yeah,
All the crowd was we've never experienced this period in the history of I think at least AEW where from start of the pre-show till
hmm
the end of the 5-hour pay-per-view
the crowd
it
was
was
into it
hot.
the
They
whole
never
way.
ever stopped. There was no dead space except a little bit in the women's four-way.
Yeah, the only time I've seen something like that was during when I was at this show, Grand Slam in New York. The crowd was hot throughout the whole thing. The only thing about that was at the end of the night when they were filming Collision, that's when the crowd was dying off.
Yeah, but that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Was it
But
Collision at that point or was it still Rampage?
it was Collision. They were filming Collision. But yeah, this was one of the best. I like the ode to Edge and Mick Foley with the flaming table spot. And
It was very exciting, very entertaining. There was a lot of high spots.
yeah.
FTR sold their asses off. Christian still has it. Edge is
hmm
not very good, but everyone did a
Yeah.
good job of making up for him. He really put the effort in, though.
Yeah, he did. He
wanted
did.
this. And in fairness to him, he took everything that he learned from WWE and he really put like storyline stuff
Mhm.
into his match work
Yeah.
with this, right? And I don't know, it was really enjoyable. I would say put it on the list for tag match of the year for sure.
Yeah. I could definitely do that.
FTR has it, man.
They're probably the tag team of the year.
They're probably the greatest tag team of all time. I'm sorry. I'm just
Yeah, you could argue for that. TV is. We're doing this live. The TV's causing too much light. I had Noches de los Grandes on in the background.
yeah, whatever he said. Night of the
Uh,
Largest?
yes, Noche
Night
de
of
los
the Giants?
Grandes. Yeah, Night of the Giants. It's
Yeah.
the AAA show.
Good
The
thing I
mat,
speak Spanish.
good. The mask versus mask.
Yeah, I learned a
But
little
yeah,
bit of
we're not.
Spanish
We'll,
back
we'll
in
talk.
my
We'll talk about
days.
that next week. But Cage and Cope are your new tag team champions. We knew this was going to happen, which is leading to Edge's retirement tour, where he retires here in Toronto.
Yeah, but now they're saying that pay-per-view might not be in Toronto.
Where they're going to move it to?
It's not officially in Toronto. We looked it up.
Oh, it's that pay-per-view hasn't even officially been announced yet, actually,
Yeah,
hasn't it?
yeah. So the last rumor I'll spread that we don't know if it's true
hmm
is that Sting went out at Revolution. Is
hmm
that next year's Revolution might be in Toronto and that's where it's going to happen.
And that's where it might happen. Okay. So with that, our next match of the night is Kazuchika Okada defending the International Championship against Konosuke Takeshita.
what are we talking about here?
Yeah,
If Roman Reigns, and this is not even a shot at that, okay, because that was a good match. If Roman Reigns and CM Punk's is 5 stars,
this
I
was
don't know how
nine and a
many.
half.
Yeah, this is like no, this is not. I would have chill. It's not the best match
Okay.
of all time. This is easily a 6 star match.
Yeah, for sure.
It was so well crafted, so
This was
such good,
New Japan storytelling at its finest.
but it had American stuff to it. It had the
Mm,
comedy. It had that like really like in your face like
hmm
flair. There was such intricate move sets. There was storytelling throughout the entire
Okada
match.
jokes. The Okada jokes is like amazing.
It was like peak shit. Like I'm just
Yeah.
gotta be honest with you. Like at this point, like with the crowd as wild as they are,
Especially
and
coming off the high of the last
oh
match,
my
right?
God, and then like the
To
Takeshita that
take it up
came
a
out and
level.
everyone
Yeah.
went crazy. Okada's theme hit and everyone went
But
crazy.
but that's the thing. Okada's theme came hit, and the crowd went even crazier than Takeshita.
Yeah, because it's Okada.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you think people boo the Undertaker because he's a heel? No, when he's coming out, you're like
Yeah.
the only person who gets like that's not like a CM Punk cancerous heat. That's like a bad guy that like people
Actually, boo.
actually boo is like Punk.
Yeah.
Do they even boo him?
No, they cheer him now. They'll never unless he tells the fans to like eat shit, like he'll never get booed
No,
again.
it's hard, man. Like sometimes WWE they'll boo. Cena's a
Yeah.
good choice. Cena's someone who got like
Oh,
nuclear
yeah.
heat as a face.
Peak Cena, yeah.
Yeah, and Roman Reigns as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I'll never forget that time he won the Royal Rumble and The Rock lifts his arm and they just started booing the shit and he's like, "Oh, like what the?"
You know what? He paid off, but the problem is it took 15 years for that payoff.
And now I'm already bored of it. Like
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm far more bored of Cody Rhodes than I
Cody,
am
do you think he'll
of
lose it tomorrow?
Roman.
Like this is
He
being recorded Saturday night.
We were talking about it at work, and I was like, you know what? I think you have to do it, and you have to turn Cody heel, and you got to turn Gunther face,
Yeah.
and have
Especially in
Cody
Europe.
chase.
He's gonna get the hell. He is so where is it? In Turin or in yeah, it's in Turin, right?
Yeah, I think so. Turin
So
or Milan or something like that.
Turin is so close to the Austrian border where Gunther is from. There's going to be a lot of probably Austrians that are going to come to the show too. So he's going to get such a pop, I think.
It's funny how like it is too, because like us being Italian, like Italians are like look at Austrians and they're like, oh, those are Austrians, and Austrians
Yeah.
look at Italians, they're like, hey, they're like us. You
Yeah.
know, it's so strange the culture difference.
Well, it's also too because our family hails more from the south.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess maybe if you're right near the border, you kind of look at Austrians like
Yeah.
part of Italy, kind of. But well, my friends that I have in Austria are
Mhm.
like very like love Italians, and they're like we speak
Well,
Italian and they eat Italian food. Like
my
that's like
brother
the part
married
of it.
an
Yeah,
Austrian and lives there.
exactly, right. But like you ask Italians, they're like, I don't know those guys.
Yeah, I'll never get not in Austria, but we went to Germany once and in Frankfurt, off topic. It was late at night and there was an ice cream shop and everybody we were with wanted ice cream. And I was it happened to the Italian that the shop owner was Italian. So I just walk into the shop. I like just start talking to him in Italian. He just opens up the shop for us and lets us
Really?
all in. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then Angie's boss, I think he's Chinese Trinidadian. And he's like, "What did you say to him?" And we're like, "Don't worry about it."
It's like, what do you say? Bye.
But I said,
Is he
"Don't
the
worry about
Trinidad
it."
guy?
No, not no, he's Chinese. He looks Chinese, like because he's Chinese,
He
but
looks
he's
Chinese
born in.
because he's Chinese.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, there's
he's
a
Chinese, but he was
there's a
born
lot
in
of
Trinidad. Yeah.
there's a lot of
Shout out to Paul
Southeast
if you're watching
Asians
this.
born
Yeah.
in
Just like
Trinidad, Guyana, and
Angie's
Jamaica.
aunt, she's Chinese Jamaican.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like that.
Yeah. But back to the match at hand. This match was fantastic, amazing match, great storytelling. Um, I like the whole thing between Don Callis and I don't want my guys. These are my two prices. I don't want them to get hurt. I don't want them to really physically hurt each other. And
And they fucking finally pulled the band-aid off.
yes, absolutely.
And now we're gonna get Kyle Fletcher
Yes. So at the end of the
versus
match,
Takeshita.
Takeshita does win. He is your new international champion. It's the right time. It was the right call. Kyle Fletcher, his best friend, comes out to celebrate with them, and we get a Kyle Fletcher heel. Well, I mean, he's always a heel, but
Listen though, they did it well because
yeah.
it's telegraphed. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
this is what's gonna happen. Then when he celebrated with him, you're like,
hmm
I was so mad. I will watch it with Jeremy. I was like, oh,
Right.
I'm like, why would you? I'm like, this is so stupid. I'm like, you're ruining all the storyline. And then he just clotheslined him, and I was like, oh, thank God, because
Yeah.
they
And
sold it in a really good way. They
it's
made
not
me
so
believe
much making Kyle heel. It's that's how you turn Takeshita into a face, like
you
really
have to.
solidify
Yeah,
him. Yeah. So with that, our next match of the night is Athena versus Mina Shirakawa in a women's Owen Hart Cup quarterfinal.
it was a good match. It's the best Mina match we've seen in a while, I
In a
think, where
while.
she really gave us the Japanese and not done with that silly American wrestling style she was trying
Yep.
to like pretend to be.
And it
Um,
really also helped Athena have a better match too,
I agree, and I think the storyline in place is that
because they've
Mercedes
already
Moné is going to be one of the
she's going
injured
to be apparently she's
replacements.
going to be the one that's the
Yeah,
TBD against Alex Windsor.
yeah,
The one didn't she lose to Alex Windsor? No,
yeah. The strong belt,
the strong belt, right? Yeah, your
and nobody
favorite.
knew that it happened.
Yeah. Athena does win, short little match, but it was good. It was a fun match. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, it was definitely good. Was it great? No.
No,
And in typical Athena fashion, it dragged all the way till the last minute, but
yeah,
it wasn't like a upsetting drag. It was just like, okay, we don't need it to go this far.
this
Like,
far, yeah. So with that, our next match is John Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly, AEW Continental Championship. But because Kyle went the limit, this is a no time limit match.
so I think, and this is personal preference, this is my least like want to see match on the card. Like not just
Hmm.
like the one that I think would be the worst on the card, not to say it would be the worst,
It's
but
just the
like
one I don't care for.
it's literally like when I saw this match, I was like, I don't even want to watch this match. Like, can we
Hmm.
fast forward through this match of watching it live? Like, I don't want to watch Kyle O'Reilly versus
Yeah,
John Moxley ever in my life. It's not that they suck. It's there's no stakes. There's
yeah.
zero stakes
And
in
there was
this.
no, and because it's a Continental Championship match, there's no outside interference allowed either.
And it's just, I don't know. It ended up being a good match,
It did, yeah,
but it was like I said, there's no interest. I had no interest
yeah,
in watching this match.
and yeah,
I
it
have to
was
watch
fine.
Moxley every Wednesday. Every Wednesday have a 35-minute match. Like I don't
A
want to
15
see
minute, 35-minute match.
yeah, do you know what I mean? Like I don't want to see it again and I
Yeah,
don't want to and I want someone more interesting than Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly, and it's not to be offensive, he's a very good wrestler, is a mid-carder. I know
yeah.
this is a mid-card belt, but it's like
You
put
have
him
one of
in
your top stars with this
yeah,
belt.
Orange Cassidy should be wrestling for this belt.
Yeah. John Moxley does retain. Are the Death Riders turning face, or is it just Mox?
They're tweeners because Mox is like the ideology of what they're doing was supposed to be for the greater good.
Yeah,
So they're kind of like
the
he's
greater
kind of like
good.
yeah, he's kind of segueing into being that's a great movie. He's segueing into being like the whole time we meant well and
Yeah,
you guys just perceived it wrong, right?
yeah,
And but like now the thing with Will Ospreay, I don't get that. It's a little bit
yeah. We'll talk about that when we get to that match. John Moxley wins, and next is Will Ospreay versus Senor Joe.
fucking banger.
Yeah,
But if anyone's gonna tell me that Senor Joe can't go at age
yeah.
34, I don't know how old he is. He's got to
He's
be
got to
old.
be in his 40s.
He's like 47, I think, or 48.
47. He's a couple years younger than me.
I love how you're the barometer for everyone's age.
Yes, I
Not
am.
like, oh, he's like 12 years older than you. It's like, oh, he's a year younger than me.
Well, because there's most of the guys are in my age range
Yeah.
now.
Soon you're gonna be 100, okay?
Yes, next year.
You're like the Vince McMahon of podcasting.
Yes, I never
Pause.
age.
Pause.
Except
You-
I don't. Well, never mind.
yeah, exactly. Anywho,
Let's talk about this match because this match was really good.
it was so good. And
But
I
this was
think
also a quarterfinal Owen Hart
I
match.
gotta be really super honest on a super.
Hmm.
They shouldn't call it the quarterfinals, by the way, because it's the start of the tournament. It should just be like
Opening round.
opening round and then semifinals and that.
Yeah.
Anyways, the storytelling in this match through the ring work was the best of the whole pay-per-view.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it was the best match. I just think
No,
that like they set up a story with like 2 weeks to get to where we are, and then
it worked.
it worked so
Yeah,
well.
it worked. And now you could see Osprey's turning a little heelish now.
Well, yeah, ish, and you kind of know where this is going
Hmm.
because there's another match tonight that leads to them. They're gonna face each other
Yeah.
in the finals.
Well, I mean, we'll talk about it because it's happened already. Mark Davis beat Jungle Boy, so we're getting Will Ospreay versus Mark Davis in the semifinals,
Yeah,
former United Empire,
for United Empire, and then we'll wait till the other side of the bracket.
which we'll talk about later. But Brody King does beat Claudio, so he goes to the semis as
And that
well.
was not a bad match, but a really strange match. Like
Yeah,
it neither one of
it
them
was
felt like
weird.
they were
Yeah,
winning the match, and then the match somebody
it's
won the
over.
match.
Yeah. But we get our usual Samoa Joe spot. We all know Will Ospreay is the aerial assassin, and Joe does his I turn around and walk away.
And
I
like,
love
yeah,
it.
solid ring work, man. Like
Yeah.
you can't knock Will Ospreay, and he gave him the Styles Clash,
Yeah,
which was nice.
that was nice. Little tribute to
He almost
Joe's.
dropped him because
Yes.
he's heavy.
Yeah, but it worked. Will Ospreay does win this. So with that, our next match is another men Owen Hart qualifier match, whatever you want to call it. Swerve Strickland versus Bandito. This was set up a couple weeks ago at the Ring of Honor show.
Because he's gonna win the Ring of Honor belt.
Yes, I think
And
so.
I think that's the right move for Ring of Honor as a company. I think you
Yeah.
have Swerve go full Helio
Hmm.
and you have him because he's not going to win this tournament because it's going to be
Yeah.
Will Ospreay.
Yep.
Um, you have him go full heel and you have him build a little team and have them just go crazy in Ring of Honor, beating the crap out of everybody.
Yep.
Um, this has to be, I'm going to be honest with you, on Match of the Year candidate. This match
Oh
was
yeah, I was gonna say
like
yeah.
phenomenal. The spot where Bandito, they did the jump spot, and Bandito
Oh, the
he jumped up
21
and
plex.
landed
Yeah,
on
yeah,
his
yeah.
shoulder. No, where Will
Swerve.
Swerve landed on his
Oh yeah,
shoulders,
yeah.
and he held him up just standing on his shoulders, and they did the kick, and
Hmm.
then he went up and he did the stomp like from super
Oh yeah,
high,
from
like
super
all the
high
way to the
stop. Yeah,
middle of the ring.
and that looked
Oh,
like
it
it
was
hurt.
crazy.
Yeah.
That was nuts. That was a nutso spot, and then the
Yeah.
21 plex thing was crazy too.
Yeah. But in the end, Swerve does win, which is going to set up that match between Swerve, and that's probably going to happen where was it the July show? Is it July or whenever they're doing their next
No,
show?
that's at Forbidden Door, the finals.
No, no, I'm talking about Bandito versus Swerve for the belt. That's probably going to be at the next.
Oh, Ring of Honor. It'll be
Yeah,
Ring. No, is there when's the next Ring of Honor show?
I don't
July?
know if
Yeah.
it's July or September. I can't remember, but it's one of those.
You might have him win it on AEW.
Okay, because he won't have it win it on TV. Maybe at Forbidden Door he'll
There
win it.
might be a thing where he's like, I challenge you, Swerve, at Ring of Honor's next pay-per-view, and Swerve says, I screw Ring of Honor, I'm from
Let's do it.
AEW, you're doing it in
Yeah,
my territory or something like
yeah,
that, right?
I'll take
Um,
it.
but this sets up the match. So now you have
Swerve versus Brody.
he beats the crap out of Bandito. So now he has to face his best buddy, who's Brody King.
Hmm.
You have the United Empire thing going on in
The other
on the other
bracket
bracket, and then the finals is going to be Will Ospreay versus
versus Swerve.
Swerve, which is like that beef has been waiting to boil over again.
Yeah, but see, that's happening at Forbidden Door, so they can't do Bandito versus Swerve at Forbidden
Nah,
Door.
I thought you were talking about the finals of this.
Yeah,
So this will happen there. Will Ospreay's going to win. He's going to
yeah,
go into All In, and there's rumors now that they're going to have Kenny beat MJF, and then
okay.
and it's going to be MJF versus, or it's going to be Kenny versus Will
Versus,
Ospreay at All In for the belt.
okay, okay, I'll take that. Um, so on the men's side, that it's pretty much a lock in as Will Ospreay,
I think so.
yeah.
But I think the finals is going to be Ospreay Swerve, and that's going to be match
And
of the year.
I think
quality.
Athena's going all the way on the women's side.
Yeah. Did we add Takeshita and Okada to match of the year?
Yes, well, I already added it, but we didn't
Okay.
say so, but I added it.
Okay.
Yeah. So with that, our next match is Tekla defending the AEW Women's World Championship against Shida, Jamie Hayter, and Chris Statlander.
I honestly love this match. It's got to go on multi-women match of the year.
Yes.
I do think that Shida, like I've always kind of felt this way. I think she's
Yeah.
a great talent, but she's sloppy.
Yes.
She does a lot of things where it's like she tries to set up something too difficult for herself to do, and then
And
she
especially
fumbles
because
it.
she's been out of the ring for so long. She's got a little bit of ring rust with her
And
too.
she has this weird power set move set where
Hmm.
she's definitely not strong enough to do those things, but still tries to do them
Even though she
anyways,
has bulked up, like she didn't
which
get,
is true.
she's not fat. Like she didn't get fat. She put more muscle mass
Yeah,
on.
and but it's like the Willow effect, and I was talking about this with a bunch of people where when it was Willow and she was fighting against the Sky Blues and stuff, and
Hmm.
could manhandle them with
Hmm.
Anna Jays, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, now when she has to fight big people like Megan Bain and uh Chris Statlander,
Yeah.
she's not actually that strong. So when these
No,
other big girls and she has to lift their weight, she can't do the Doctor
it
Bomb and all
works.
that stuff.
It works with someone like a Tekla because Tekla is much smaller.
Exactly. And then, that's the thing that we're starting to realize. Like Hikaru Shido's never been that big,
No.
but in the early days of AEW it was all small women, and now they're
Yeah.
much bigger. So she really can't do that kind of stuff, right? Like Jamie Hayter is a tweener too. I think she has
Yeah.
power stuff, but she's not. Chris Statlander's pretty strong. I'm going to be
Yeah.
honest. She does some actually like pretty crazy stuff for her
Yeah.
size.
And Chris Statlander is someone that's grown on us a little bit.
Grown
A
on me
little
in the
bit.
sense of
She's serviceable
appreciation
in the ring.
for what she's done for the
Hmm.
company, but
Yeah.
like I still don't think she's as good as they push her.
Well, I mean, Jamie Hayter's head and shoulders. Like
Yeah.
she was the best one. Like in terms of in-ring worker, Jamie's the best one in there. Tekla's really good, but I think
Tekla's good.
Jamie's.
Hikaru Shida has the raw talent, but just
Mhm.
not polished. Like she's
Yeah.
so Japanese, like Joshi Pro.
Yeah.
It's like weird, you know? Like she's so like raw in the ring, just like balls to the wall.
Yep.
And Chris Statlander's a little safe, but this is my
Yeah.
thing, right? Like I said, it's like the John Moxley. I
Mhm.
appreciate her for the work she does for the company, like the
Yeah.
way I appreciate Mark Briscoe and the way I appreciate Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy is a great wrestler, though.
Yeah.
But like the way that she gets a push, Chris Statlander is not that good.
No.
She's not a top of the card. She should be in the TBS title picture,
Yeah.
not in the women's world title.
The only because we're talking so positive, the only thing I got to knock off of this match is I hate it when it's a four-way match and two people are laying outside in the
And there
by
was
the
that. This was bad for that.
yeah. That's the only thing. If it's a four-way match, have it as a four-way match. Have them all in the ring at the same time, two against two, and then this one goes after that one,
You know
and like
what was the one we watched recently? Was it the Ring of Honor, the six-man tag
yeah,
match, where the
yeah,
two guys literally disappeared for the
weird,
whole
yeah,
match?
yeah,
And we're like, where did they go?
yeah. But other than that, like I mean, in terms of in-ring work, this was great. We get Sheeta and Chris Statlander best friends miscommunicating, and that leads to the Tekla win.
Yeah, if I have to put a knock on this match to add to what you're saying, I think
Hmm.
it was a little bit long.
Yeah, it was. This one was. It was
This
only
is
14 minutes, but
but this is the match where the crowd had a dip. The only
yeah.
time there was like a small dip.
And with that, our next match is the Stadium Stampede match. Was it
I
14 people in this match?
if First of all, I think there's too many. It should be 5-on-5. It shouldn't be more than 5-on-5.
Yeah.
Okay. It's also not a stadium stampede to me. If the rules of the other two
This was
stampedes
an
were they
this was an
anarchy
anarchy
in the arena,
in the arena match. A
right?
stadium stampede has
It's
to be
supposed to be
like
in an empty
arena.
stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in just in an empty football field. That we had
Yeah.
two of them before, and that's how you did it. You can't do it like this now and
Yeah.
not call it anarchy in the arena. I know they're not technically in an arena, but like that's what we're
Technically, yeah,
calling
that
it.
is a stadium because they play tennis there, but
Yeah, it's open air. So,
yeah.
but it's whatever. I mean, there was a lot of fun spots in this. It was
This is exactly, and you know what? Up until this point, really, we only had the one plunder match.
yeah, but this one
Usually AEW has like
too many.
overbooked. Yeah, and I was pleasantly surprised that we just had pure wrestling matches on this show.
And this match was a lot of fun. It was
Yeah.
all the way through. The stuff with Leo Rush was hilarious. The
Oh
stuff
yeah.
inside
I even put down we get a Bobby Lashley Leo Rush reunion.
yeah, you had the stuff inside of the cafeteria where they had a
Mhm.
food fight.
Food fight
And
with
that
Satnam
girl
Singh.
from Ring of Honor was there eating and just started
Mhm.
whipping her food at everybody.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was a lot of fun. Like for what it was,
this match is another one. Can we point out Bobby Lashley at one point vanished for like 10 minutes of the match?
yes.
He was
Yeah.
just gone. And
Yeah,
Shelton Benjamin at one point went backstage and disappeared, and then just came out
yeah.
later like he
He
looked
went
like he put on a fresh shirt.
he went to go take a shit.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, you know what? The match is right by the bathroom. Give me 2 minutes.
Like I wouldn't doubt it. There was a lot of fun to be had here. I
Yeah.
can't lie.
No, yeah, it
But it
was
was
so much
way too
fun.
long.
But that's the thing. And too many people.
Yeah, way too many people.
Too many people. But in the end, we do get they get everybody's teaming up on Ricochet, and I thought that's where the fall was going to happen. And right when Jericho was going for the Judas effect, was it Bishop Khan moves him
Yeah.
out of the way and he takes the pin.
What that was a fun spot too when they were
Yeah.
all just doing their finishers
Or
on.
the seven person super kick.
Oh yeah, that was good too. I mean, like I said, a fun match.
Very fun match.
Having them all come out in the suits, the little
Yeah.
intro packages that they had. When
Kenny
Kenny
Omega with
came
the
out, he's smoking
cigar.
a cigar and he starts coughing.
I love it. Yeah, it
That
was
was
great.
so good because they're like, "Look at him, he's so cool. It's Kenny." And then after he starts coughing, and everyone's like,
Um, but yeah, Jericho does get the win here. And this was good use. Oh, we get Jungle Boy murdering Mark Davis.
"Well, we don't even know what happened. He just disappears.
Well, he showed up on Dynamite, so I
Yeah,
guess he's fine.
he ran away."
Yeah. Um, in the end, Jericho does get the win here. So with that, our main event of the night is Darby Allin versus MJF. Should MJF lose the match, he would have to shave his head and lose his hair plugs.
You
So
have to fly all the way back to Turkey.
yep, that telegraphs it for you.
Listen, I'll give them so much credit because like we knew it, but
Right.
like so the whole time the match is on, we're discussing like trying to figure out before it happens like how could this match end based on storylines for the future.
Yeah.
And we're like if MJF wins, you can have Kenny challenge him and beat him so that but we already were thinking this before the rumor
Yeah.
started. Then we're like, but even if MJF wins, he can still doesn't if Kenny doesn't beat him, he can go to All In,
Yeah, it's
lose to
still
Will Ospreay, and then Will Ospreay can face Kenny as the next opponent, right?
yeah,
As a
at the
heel.
Canada show.
Yeah, and then you have him turn full heel there, and that's what you do, okay? Because if Darby Allin wins, your storyline completely changes because Kenny and Ospreay right now are both faces. So
Faces, yeah.
you can't tell that storyline. It would make no
No,
sense.
it wouldn't work.
I'm not. I mean, and AEW is not different from. I mean, is not opposed to doing
A face
face
versus
for
face or
face,
heel.
but just if you're gonna have like a 3 month story build, it can't be face versus face. It's not gonna make
Yeah,
any sense.
exactly.
So like,
Um,
what we're like, who would challenge for the belt if Darby Allin won? Like, who could it possibly
no,
be?
there is nobody.
It would have to be like Swerve,
But we know Swerve is in the Bandito feud.
right? So we're like, keep thinking, like, who else is a heel that would challenge for? There's like basically nobody,
Nobody. Yeah, they have more faces than they do heels. So
unless you wanted to have Okada do it.
now that he lost the belt, I'd take that. But then I don't.
But he didn't win anyways. Okay,
No.
spoilers.
Yeah. So MJF does get the win here. He is your first ever three-time champion. No, Mox is a three-time champ, isn't he?
Mox is 3. Yeah,
Yeah. So
right. That's
yeah,
it. There's no other threes.
no other person. But I mean, for an
Okay,
MJF.
this match was very good.
For considering it's MJF versus Darby Allin, yeah,
It was very good.
yeah,
MJF literally gave Darby Allin his flowers. Let's just talk about that for a
yes,
second. This guy was talked about like his character is shitty, okay?
yeah,
And he can be kind of a dick sometimes. But MJF understands wrestling so good that he's like,
hmm
if who's left of the pillars, the pillars,
it's him.
it's him. He's put in work here. He's done everything. He's gonna kill himself doing this.
Well, him
So
and
what?
Darby.
I mean, like I'm talking about Darby. He's gonna kill
Yeah,
himself doing this. Like, let me
yeah,
put this guy over. Give him his shot. He'll go on this epic month-long, 2 month-long
yeah.
title
Defending
run,
it every night.
and then he's gonna come back here. We're gonna have a crazy match where you think I'm gonna lose, and then I'm gonna win.
Yeah,
And
which
then
is
he got
exactly.
his 30, 3 titles at 30.
Yeah,
One of only 7 wrestlers to do it. That's how I knew it was gonna be him. When I saw that statistic before the
yeah,
match, I'm like, it's gonna be him. But like, what an excellent match! Such good
yeah.
storytelling. The way that the finish was, the top rope
Or
tombstone.
the coffin drop from the balcony.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah,
And there was a little hint of time there where Darby hit him with back-to-back coffin drops, and you thought,
Yeah,
oh, it's going to be over. And he kicked out, and like I think he rolled out of the ring
he
after.
rolled out. Yeah, but yeah, he does a tribute to Mick Foley. He does the bang bang off the yeah.
That
But
looked
that
like it
top rope,
hurt. He
yeah, but
landed
that
hard.
and that top, like you said, that top, the finish came with the top rope tombstone, and that looked vicious.
Yeah, that was nuts. And then he got him
Yeah,
with the headlock takeover.
headlock takedown. Yeah, and then that was your match, and MJF is your new champion. After that, they're wheeling Darby in a stretcher. Kevin Knight comes out, and we got our second heel turn of the night. Kevin Knight turns on Darby. That would have been if Darby retained. That could have been your next feud.
I think if well, we know what the feud's going to be. It's going to be Mike Bailey versus him. But I think
Yeah,
what needed to happen here now was Kenny the Jet, Kevin the Jet,
Kevin Knight.
Kevin the Net Knight, Jet
Yeah,
Knight, Jet Setters. Mike Bailey needed to come out and try to help after that happened. Waiting all the way till Wednesday to start this feud, I think right there was the point where you should have been like
yeah,
questioning it.
that's exactly it. And then yeah, so now that's your next feud for Darby. All in all, amazing show.
Yeah. What's the highest show we gave this year?
Uh, AEW, we gave it an 8.6.
What was that?
Give me a second.
Revolution?
Which was Revolution. I'm going higher on this one.
I'm going higher too.
I'm giving this an 8.9.
It's crazy. This might be one of the best complete pay-per-views I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah, I think this is the highest score I've ever given.
I'm gonna give it an. You know what? Fuck it. I was gonna say like somewhere like an 8.7. Just give me an 8.9. Let's just ride the wave.
Yeah,
Genuinely, it might
amazing
not. Have,
show from start to
yeah,
finish. Never bored. The
the
matches were
pre-show was good
perfect.
too,
Yeah, other than Costco, but
but that match wasn't
that
even like
that's where it
boring.
would have been a 9 if Costco guy wasn't on the show.
I just think that we're not even. I don't count it right, but like
Yeah, we
it
don't
wasn't
count
even
the
boring. The pre-show
no.
was
Was
solid.
fun. Yeah, and we got Mick Foley.
And they did far less of the talking. Like, not don't get me wrong, I love me some RJ City, but
Yeah,
like, I
he
don't
wasn't
want
there
to.
this time, was he?
No, I don't want to watch all the talking at the beginning.
Yeah.
I want to watch matches.
And in an hour, you got 3 matches, which is pretty good. That's more than Raw does. But yeah, this is almost as close to a perfect pay-per-view as you can get.
Yeah,
Like I said, we had actual wrestling matches. It was entertaining from start to finish. Obviously, we got to take away some points for certain things, like for
for
example, the
sure.
women's match, the uncoordination, the anarchy in the arena, whatever,
Was
stadium
too
stamp
long. Like,
was too.
there's everything is flawed in life. So
Yeah,
I'm not just gonna throw tens.
yeah,
And I think we've done a really good job at scaling back our score
yeah.
to be better representative of what we're watching.
Hmm.
Like we were giving things that were just okay, like a 7, and now we're giving them like 6s or 5s.
Fives, yeah.
And I think that's more where it needs to be. And I think we need to the stuff that is really amazing, we gotta push it up a little bit
Push it up.
instead of.
And this is like I said, this is right now, this is our pay-per-view of the year.
I would agree. I think it was fantastic. I think this was
AEW has been, without a doubt, this year, like the top promotion.
not even a little bit close. And it's weird because we've always had flashes. I mean, there was some good WWE stuff. The Rumble
Yeah,
was good. Backlash was solid.
yeah. I'm expecting the Clash shows are always they're
Yeah.
always pretty solid.
I mean, Stand and Deliver was pretty good. Didn't we like
Yeah,
Stand and Deliver?
yeah. We like Stand and Deliver.
Um, Ring of Honor was okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one good New Japan show, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. New Beginning was an 8.
And then what about Noah? Did
New
we have any
Beginning,
good Noah shows?
a New Beginning in USA. I don't think we've
We did
only done
one
the
Noah
one
show.
Noah show this year, which was the New Year, which was good, which was a 7.6. We got to see if there's any Noah shows.
AAA had a good show, didn't it?
Yeah, AAA had a good show. Which one was it? The first night of Red Reyes was like 7.5, and then night 3 was kind of. But I'm looking forward. Like so far, the show that I watched tonight, they're doing it over the course of 2 nights as well. So they're doing night 1 tonight and night 2 next week. And so I watched 3 matches, and all 3 matches were pretty good.
It's
So
been a really good year for wrestling.
Yeah,
If WWE could pick it up a little bit, and so could New Japan, I think this could have been the best year for that we
for
since we started
wrestling. Yeah,
watching. Yeah.
yeah, I think so too. So with that out of the way, guys, shout out to Campo San Antonio Spurs who are going to the NBA Finals, and shout out to the Carolina Hurricanes who beat the Montreal Canadiens. So with that out of the way, guys, thanks again for joining us. And no matter what, we're gonna have an ex-Leaf win the Stanley Cup this year. So with that out of the way, thanks again for joining us. And in the words of Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.